All right, so in this video here, we are looking at one more example to solve by factoring using our AC method, okay? And full disclaimer, this is a repeat video because I realized when I was teaching the lesson today on this live that I had figured it out wrong for the video. So I am redoing it, okay? So we're doing the AC method, right? Which means that you multiply your A term times your C term, right? My A term is 5, my C term is positive 24, right? So that means we are multiplying 5 and 24, and we are getting 120. Now, it's important to note that we're getting a positive 120, which means that the options are I could have two positive factors for this that multiply to get that, or I could have two negative factors that multiply to get 120. The other thing that this needs to satisfy is the factors also need to add up to positive 34. Now, if that's going to happen, and I know they're either both positive or they're both negative, there's no way they can both be negative and add up to a positive number. So what's nice about that is then that kind of limits our options. So we're going to focus on our positive options, right? So if we have 1 and 120, that adds up to 121. No way, not even close. 2 and 60 add up to 62, getting closer, but still far away. 3 and 40 add up to 43, still a little far away. And then we have 4 and 30, and that's our target number right there. So 4 and 30 are the ones we're going to use, right? Because those add up to our B term. So now let's rewrite this by decomposing our B term into these guys right here. So plus 4x plus 30x, and then with finishing it out with plus 24 equals 0. All right, so let's do our factor by grouping. You can pull an x out and you get 5x plus 4, which means I want to try and find 5x plus 4 over here. So I'm just going to write it down and figure out what I have to do to get from 5x to 30x. Well, I'd have to multiply by positive 6. Now, does positive 6 times 4 give me this term right here? And it does, right? Positive 24. So this looks good. Let's pull this out now, right? 5x plus 4. And that's going to leave me with this and this to factor into the other one, right? And those are our two binomial expressions that multiply up to give me 0, right? If we're going to satisfy this equation. So in order for that to happen, that means either this is equal to 0 or this is equal to 0. Let's do this first because it's way easier, all right? So we'll subtract 6 from both sides and you get x is equal to negative 6. So there's one of our solutions. Now the other one, a little more involved. So we're going to subtract 4, get negative 4 over here. Great, good time to glitch. We got 5x equals negative 4. Let's divide them both by 5. And you get x is equal to negative 4/5. And so my total solution is I can either get negative 6 or negative 4/5. And that's it. So that's how the AC method works. That's how these work, and happy solving.